breath. So now we got a tune for her. Now? No, I'm just kidding. This is a tune tool right here. We're gonna hook it up. Just gotta download all the information from the bike itself, and we're gonna send it off. And hopefully today we'll get an email with the tune. We'll be making 198 horsepower to the wheel itself.
What are you making right now?
Like right now.
Right now. What are you making right now, though, horsepower wise?
Right now? Maybe 110 stickers.
There you go. Your predictions
On
this after the tune.
Bet she's gonna be bad.
So what we were doing here with the turbo is we were adjusting the wastegate.
Yeah.
And so what that does is there's a crack pressure is what they call it. And basically it's a amount of force it takes to open up the wastegate. And so the factory settings, because it's running a lower boost pressure, and it has a lower crack pressure.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, since we're going to be running closer to 18 pounds of boost compared to about 10, we upped the crack pressure from 5 pounds to 8 pounds.
Okay.
So basically we just lengthened this little rod right here, or I'm sorry, shorten this rod. We put pressure on this and then shorten this rod so that it holds the wastegate shut longer and allowing it to build more boost, and therefore more boost equals more power.
Okay.
So that's
Chandler, what tour are you running?
Never mind. Another drawer. I want to get sponsored. If we're doing sponsors, I want to get sponsored by SuperTech.
the guy put it back to stock, and then I got the proper tuner on it.
So it needs to be where it's like on that, like that, correct? That's what we're doing. That's about
Is that 8? You good with that? Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on.
You have to keep
I'm going to hold the
on.
pressure on. So we need to probably move that rod in.
Yeah.
Your shit? Yeah.
All right, so what we're doing is we're putting the 2020 RR weights on here, since we're about to turn it up to about that kind of power level. We're trying to do this without pulling the primary off, so we're going to get in here, and we've got this one out here. We're going to try to pry the outer sheet, this outer part, the limiter, away from this part so that we can extract this weight right here. And if we're successful, we'll do it on the rest of them.
You sound so smart.
If not, we're waiting on a primary tool, and we'll pull the clutch. Just don't worry about me. Look like, you know, you got the
It's gonna look like America.
old wheels.
Hell yeah, brother.
Like the old. So that's what he wants to do. And I was like, working all this overtime. He's working tomorrow. So. Oh yeah. You got time to do it. Yeah.
So that thing got twisted around this way a little bit?
It needs to come back to us. It's pushed in. We had a weight, you know, magnet. You just pull it out. You have to pick up, see if we can grab it. All right, so we eliminated that the fan does work. Yes. And it must be something with the wiring. I've tried to eliminate all the like fuses and stuff. Everything seems fine. So for right now, at least right now, what I'm thinking we should do is not cut factory, cut this plug off back here, splice in 2 wires, run them up, and we can run it off to like a key ignition, source. So when the key comes on, the fans automatically come on.
You know we could turn into?
What?
That tail that's right there on the other side, that brake light tail.
Brake light? Yeah. We'll do
Because
that.
that's what's on the whips, and all we gotta do is just literally take that, and you wire them in together.
Yeah.
And
So
butt
we'll
splice them together.
just butt splice here, and then butt splice into your whips.
And then where our wire's only running back here, it's not running all the way to the front or anything.
Is the tuner, which has the fuel maps, basically everything you need to make it run.
Yeah.
And so we're turning it from a 120 horsepower machine to a 200 plus horsepower machine. A couple keystrokes.
There it is, it's powering up. It's freaking powering up.
Then you probably turn the power, like accessory drive on.
Searching. Okay, all required fields found, ready to flash.
It'll flash it, send that bitch. All right, got it, send that sucker.
The 93 is what we want, right?
Yeah.
93 right there.
93.
That's for the, but that's what I'm saying, the original one, he didn't have any of that on there. It was just that 5.